Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is 4 o'clock and it is time to do another live webinar telling you all about the club, the brand new club of 2021, I should say, of my girlfriend's quilt shop. So we are having, it looks like so far, much better luck than we did last night. Who do we have joining us this evening? I would love to hear from you. Tell us where you're at, maybe where you're from. Say, please come on and say hello. Hi, Anna, again. And Lorinda, you guys are so sweet. Some of you were with me for Three Themes at 3 today. And so if you were, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. It was an interesting night last night. So last night we were supposed to be doing this webinar. Well, we did. We ended up doing the webinar, but it wasn't on our main Facebook page because of issues with Facebook. And so it was not a problem on our end. It was actually a worldwide problem on Facebook that occurred last night where people could not do live streaming. And so that is the trouble we were having yesterday evening. So for those of you who are trying to find us yesterday, I am so sorry. It was just not going to happen on our main Facebook page because of issues with Facebook. However, we pivoted as quickly as we could and we headed over to the Friends of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop page and we were able to do it there. But I realized that many of you were unable to get on. You were looking for us, you were trying to find us, and unfortunately it didn't work. So I said, you know what, we still did it last night on the Friends of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and now we're going to do it again. Hey Larry, long minute no see. That's right, you guys. You guys are so awesome. So many of you were with me at 3 at 3. Thank you for being here again. And if you know somebody who is wanting to be a club member, would you please do me a favor and share this link with them right now so that they can head on over and learn more about what the club has to offer. All right. I see some of you who were with us last night. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. I love our community. There is nothing that has brought me more joy in this business than being able to connect with people just like you. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for continuing to show up and to be just absolutely so supportive and so loyal and so amazing. It really has meant the world to us, all of us here at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and we can't thank you enough. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about the club. Carol Riley says she's thinking about it hard. Carol, come on over. Come on over, sister, and be a part of friends who love what you love to do as well. I promise you, you will not regret it. That is my goal, is that it is something that when you purchase, you get every penny's worth in the club. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a little PowerPoint presentation I put together to kind of guide us through what the club is all about. Okay, and you know what I'm so excited is I can actually see who's responding in the chat box. Last night I couldn't tell. I couldn't see your name. I couldn't see your picture. It was terrible. But now I can see you. So thank you. Thank you for your comments. Please, by all means, questions, anything I can help answer. Sometimes I'm trying to talk and read at the same time. It's a lot of practice, folks. But so if I don't get to your question live, I've got people on here who can help you, whether it be Jessica or Sherry, Jenny, or Kathy. They are all so wonderful to help answer your questions. But guess what? We also have amazing people in our community who don't even work for My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop who can also help answer your questions. So please, there is no dumb question. Go ahead, ask away, and we will be open and honest and transparent and let you know all the answers, all the things, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get the party started, as they say. And let me bring up my PowerPoint. Okie dokie. Let me pull this over just 1 second. All right. Looks like we are about good to go. All right, there we go. Okay, so here we are. Oh, there's that awful picture of me. I know some of you are tired of me saying this, but I keep telling Mallory when she puts these cute graphics together, you really don't have to have this this picture of me. But there I am with my mouth wide open. But hopefully what that does is show you how excited I am about what I'm about to share. There you go. That's a good way to look at it, right? Okay. So in this webinar, I'm going to share a little more about what the club is all about. So first off, I want to share with you, for those of you who may be new to my girlfriend's quilt shop, we actually have 2 physical locations, and they are located in the beautiful state of Utah. So we have our first one that we opened almost 10 years ago. We're coming up on our 10th anniversary, and that is found in Logan, Utah. That's where I live. And this is about an hour and a half north of Salt Lake City. Logan, Utah is a beautiful area, and it's just such a thrill for people that we have met from all over the country who will come as a destination and say, I want to see the quilt shop, right? What a thrill it is for us to have you and to welcome you. Everything that we do at the shop has always been a very important that we give the best customer service, that we give the best education. That is the goal. Do we always succeed? I don't know. We try, but what I do know is we do try our very best, okay, to do that. 2 years ago, we opened up a shop in Sandy, Utah. That one is just outside of Salt Lake City, okay? So we're about an hour and a half apart from each other. Now, from day one of opening our business, we were always online. We've, had different classes online as well, even. But not until the pandemic hit in early March did we realize there was actually kind of like a third location, if you will, out there for my girlfriend's quilt shop. And that location is online. And so now more than ever, we have put a lot of time, money, energy, resources into trying to be a place where we can give that same customer service, that same customer experience, that same education, but also done online in a place that is safe for everyone, and in a place where people can feel like they can come together and be amongst people who love and do what you do, right? And that is sewing. So these are pictures of our locations. Now, there is something we call very lovingly at our Sandy store, we call it the girlfriend green doors. Okay, if you haven't figured out that we kind of like the color green. In fact, we've all decided to write Crayola and tell them they need to have a new color. Right? Called girlfriend green. No, I'm just kidding. But it is true that our color is girlfriend green. And when we use that color, it represents something very special to us. And we knew that when we opened up the Sandy store a couple years ago, that we would have these doors that would go into a big classroom where we would have wonderful classes and events and socials. We even have a kitchen in this classroom, and with big tables and big cutting stations and ironing stations and TVs and you name it. We wanted to be a place where people would come and that it would be known for our education. And sadly, when the pandemic hit the United States especially, we realized that things were going to change and we had to pivot as a business. If we wanted to stay in business, we needed to be open and willing to pivoting the business, and that we have done. And so the Girlfriend Green doors are actually closed right now. In fact, what's in there right now, what you see is a repair center. Crazy, right? Because we actually had to take our repair center and we had to take our long arm room that used to be in the same room, and we had to separate them because we couldn't keep them 6 feet apart, right? And so sadly, it was a sad day for me, especially because I had these visions and these ideas of what the ideal classroom would be like. And sadly, it was been taken away. However, I knew something that was also very important to me, and that was that we had to still keep that relationship with our customers that was so important to us, that people could come together and virtually go through what we call the Girlfriend Green doors. All right, that you could still go to a place where you could be amongst friends and you could learn new things and be inspired. Because the one thing we know for sure is this, that there are things we can control and things we cannot control, right? Right? With anything in life. What are the things we can control? What are the things we can't control? Right now, we cannot control, personally, we cannot control those things that result in the not being able to gather together, okay? It is what it is, right? It's just the state of the way the world is right now. But there are things we can control, and that was where we ended up trying to turn our business around and saying, okay, how could we still be here for our local customers and yet serve our customers that we have globally? Because the one thing we know for sure is community, and that is so important. Our community is vital. All right. And when we talk about community, we're not talking about just the people right around us and our own circle of influence. We're talking about on a much larger scale. And it is so important to us that community is number one. Okay. So how do you do that? How do you create a community where we do not live next to each other? And I will tell you, many of now what I can say are my dearest friends out there I have never met in person. Is that crazy? I don't think it's too crazy. I think it's been a blessing to think of where technology has taken us. And so that's why we're here today. That's what I want to talk about, is a community that we call the club. So we're kind of a crazy, wacky bunch around here. Here's a few quick screenshots I grabbed, because one thing we also like to do around here is we like to have fun. We like to have a good time. And so when we do our classes and we do our virtual online events, oh yeah, we dress up, we get crazy, we are weird. We laugh and we cry, right? And if you were with me last night, you know what I'm about to say. Sometimes we laugh until we pee our pants, right? Am I right? And if you know what a file folder is about, then you know a lot about my girlfriend's quilt shop. We're just real people, just like you, okay? And we just want to be just like you, and we want to be amongst friends, and we want to enjoy doing all these things that we all have known and loved for so long, okay? That is who we are here at my girlfriend's quilt shop. And what you see is what you get, for good or for bad. Hopefully for good, right? But there are a lot of wonderful people who work here alongside myself that really, truly do care about you as a customer. And we care about building this community, and we care about making a difference. So there are probably, when I narrow this down to 3 reasons why you might be here today, there are 3 reasons that I came up with. And reason number 1, you are definitely in the right place today if you wanted to learn something new or are simply interested in just receiving the new I'm Plaid About You pattern. Okay? I don't even have it right here with me. It's downstairs. I'll show you a picture at the end if you want to see the whole thing. Some of you have already seen it. And we wanted to give you this pattern for free. Whether you signed up for the club or not, this is your free pattern just for attending the webinar today. Okay? Just to say thank you. It's a small way of saying thank you to you for coming. And so if you want that pattern and you did not register for the webinar, no worries. Head over to Deal of the Day, find where the webinar is. It says free webinar. Join it just by signing up, and you are going to be able to receive that pattern via email. Okay? So it doesn't matter whether you've joined or not. That is yours for free. Again, it's a way of saying thanks. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. All right? So that is that. If that's all you came for, then that's wonderful. And thank you for coming, and we're going to send you your free pattern tonight. That might be theme number 1. But hopefully, more so, why you're here number 2 is because you're wondering, what's this club stuff all about? I keep hearing about the club this, the club that. I promise I will not, after this Friday, I promise I am not going to go over and over and over and try and convince you to be a club member. I promise. If you're not, it's okay. We still love you. But if you are and you decide to join us, I promise you there are some really great perks for being a club member. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today, is if you are sitting on the fence and wondering, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? And hopefully I can help answer some questions and maybe alleviate some concerns for you today. Okay? So that's reason number 2. And why you're here number 3 is, well, let's say you just want to join a community of like-minded men and women who love all the same things you do, anything that is handmade. Okay? And I mentioned this before, but when we say it's my girlfriend's quilt shop, some will immediately come to the assumption of, oh, are men not invited to be a part of this? No. Men, if you're out there and you love to quilt and sew, then I want you to feel just as welcome. Okay? So men are part of our club. Women are part of our club. Old, young, it doesn't matter. Experienced or newbie. Brand new to the whole, what is the sewing world, quilting world all about? Everyone is a part of the club, and we want everyone to feel welcome. Okay? All right, so there we go. I officially invite you, if you haven't gotten that invitation yet, I officially invite you to be a part of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, the club. Because as I was thinking about the club, we started this at the beginning of January 2020. Now, mind you, this was just 2 months prior towards everything being shut down. We had no idea what the words meant of social distancing. What the heck is that word all about, right? 6 feet of distance, wearing a mask, all these things that we would have never ever considered are now a part of our everyday vocabulary. Am I right? And so when I had thought about, for years I've been thinking, I want to do something that builds a community that extends beyond any border, right? And we finally decided to jump on it. I felt an urgency to jump on it at the beginning of last year. Why I felt that urgency, I think I know why now. And it's because we needed a community where people would come together, that they would be kind, that they would be positive. Okay, a lot of those things that we just aren't seeing right now, this was important to me. And I knew the joy that came to my life and to my grandmother's life. For those of you who haven't heard that story, I'll have to share that one day with you. But the joy that came into her life when she was taught how to sew at the age of 85 years old. Pretty cool. Okay. And it was because friends gathered around her and said, you can do this, Pearl. Same way. I didn't start sewing and quilting until after I was married. I didn't grow up sewing or quilting. And it was because I had friends who were gathered around me saying, "You can do this, Kris." And they were cheering me on. We want to be that same way for you. And so at the beginning of 2020, I said, yep, we're doing the club. And some of you took that leap of faith and you jumped on board and you said, okay, I don't know what it's all about, but I'm going to do it with you. Thank you so much. That was incredibly gracious of you to just jump on board. Thank you. And I hope you have felt like it was worth it. And in this new year, oh my goodness, you guys, it is bigger and better. So because you have access to everything from last year and then everything that is to come this year. Because when you think about a place to find your information out there, you have two choices. You can keep searching all over the internet and trying to find, how do I do this? How do I do that? What do I do when I need to join my Steams? What do I need to do when I need to do this? And you can search all over the place and it is going to take you on a wild goose chase, right? Or the second choice is that you could have a central hubbub, a central hub, if you will, of ideas and inspiration. And that is what we're all about at my girlfriend's Quilt Shoppe Club. We are a central location online for ideas and inspiration. And there you're going to find classes and you're going to find printables and downloads and patterns and quick videos and a community that is cheering each other on and saying, you know what, you can do this. All right. I can't do it all by myself. And I have a wonderful team of women who are a part of this year. We have women from Utah and Texas, Ohio, Iowa, Washington. Okay. And I know there's many, many more out there as well who are helping us with being my guest on 3 at 3s and such. All right. All of you, it takes all of us. Okay. I don't have all the answers, but there are people who know how to do things I don't know how to do. There are people who know how to do things better than I know how to do them. Okay. And the most important thing is that we all get to learn from each other. That's what's so exciting. So I have this wonderful team of contributors who are adding things constantly and will be adding things constantly to the club. So, and I can't thank them enough for being a part of our team here at my girlfriend's Quilt Shoppe. So what are you going to find inside the club? Well, first of all, it's all online. There have been so many questions saying, well, Kris, what if I can't make it to this class or whatever? It's all online. It's not held in the store. It's okay. This is for everyone. So you can do it from your pajamas if you want to. You can shop, you can learn, you can be inspired, you can communicate with others, all from the comforts of your own home. All right? In a place that is safe and a place that you're comfortable. It's pretty darn cool that we all get to do this together, no matter where you live. I love that. I love that part of being a club member. Someone asked me, yes, last night, they said, well, is it worth it for me if I don't live near the shop? Yes. You don't have to live near the shop. Everything that's available to club members is available whether you live in Logan, Utah, or whether you live in New Hampshire, whether you live in Australia, right? It's all the same. Everything, we all have access to the same thing because of how wonderful the internet is. Okay, technology. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. So inside the club, you are going to have access 24/7 to all online classes that we currently offer inside the club, plus more in the future. Okay, did you know we actually have classes that are available in the club that are not available to everyone else? We have, oh my goodness, bench pillow classes and quilt classes and Kimberbell classes and beginning quilting classes, serging classes. We have things for everyone inside the club that are actually not even available online. Okay, all part of your membership. You also get entry into what we call the QC Video Vault. QC stands for Quick Clips. Okay, and that is a growing library of 2 minutes or less quilt clips, quick clips. Quick clips. Say that 10 times fast, right? So it's one of those things that is pretty cool, because if you want an answer, like I always use this example, how do you're at the end of your quilt project, and you're doing your binding, and they're like, oh, how do I join the ends of my binding? I can't quite remember. Well, rather than getting on YouTube and trying to search all over the place for that answer, guess what? Head over to the club and you're going to see a quick clip on how that is done. All right. And we have a growing library of it, because quick clips will continually be added to it. Then the other cool thing is that you are going to get half price on your project classes that are all available online and recorded. I don't want to have anyone be mistaken that it is for machine owner classes. Machine owner classes are outside of the club, okay? But for project classes, those are available to you at half price. Pretty cool, right? So for example, Barb has a series of classes that's 6 weeks long, and it is $60 for 6 weeks. That's great, right? And it is half price for club members. You're going to save $30 just right there. Okay, 30 out of the $99 within, boom, one class, you're going to save that money. So those options are available to you if you choose. So lots and lots of classes to choose from, even those that have been pre-recorded or that have already gone by. They're all recorded and you have access to them, okay, at half off as club. So if the class is $15, club members get it for $7.50, right? You also have access to new exclusive patterns that are going to be added each month and are free for club members. Many of you will join us for 3 Themes at 3, and oftentimes I'll give away patterns, and oftentimes there are patterns that are not available to people for that are for free, but our club members always get them for free, and you'll always find them in the club portal. We actually have 2 different websites. We have the regular My Girlfriend's main page. That's where you make your purchases, right? But then there's the club portal. That is a totally different website where you can find all of this library of exclusive patterns. You don't even have to worry about downloading it. I mean, you certainly can, but it's always there for you all year long, okay? Club members get first looks at brand new product the second it's released. So when brand new things come out, we are letting our club members know first and get their hands on it first, right? So there is definitely a perk to that. And then we have you participate in monthly challenges and win fun prizes. That's something that we do all year long as well. There's a new monthly challenge that's given to everyone. So pretty cool there. And I will also tell you that sometimes we even offer freebies to our club members. For example, this last year when Kimberbell came out with the brand new Citrus and Sunshine CD, if you remember that, if you were a club member and you purchased that from us, we sent to you for free a set of bamboo hoops that was used on the CD. I mean, that was a $10 value just right there that we were able to give. And we will do that periodically, not with everything, but periodically we'll throw in, okay, here's some free zippers, or here's this or that, as just another gift to say, we love you, club members, and we are going to do everything we can to spoil you rotten. And it's a privilege to be able to do so. All right. You are also going to have a never seen before mystery quilt pattern, and so long it's going to be inside the club. So last year Tammy did it and she did a wonderful job. You can still go back and get that pattern and see her videos on how that mystery quilt comes together. This year I'm so excited because Melissa Mason is going to be doing our mystery quilt, and it is cute. Oh, you're going to love it. And if you love more of a modern flair, you're going to love this mystery quilt for sure. So that is all part of being a club member, and it's all yours for free. We also do periodic block swaps amongst interested club members. So it's something that you don't have to do if you don't want to. But for example, this last year we did a pumpkin block swap, and we invited members to, I created a little pumpkin pattern, and we gave it to everyone, and we said, if you want to be a part of this block swap, we want you to make 9 of these blocks. Send them to us. They sent them to us here in Utah, and Jessica and Kathy and Sherry, they went through all of them, and they sorted them, and they mixed them up, and they sent them back to you. It was so cool. So people who were a part of it actually got blocks from all over the country. So pretty cool. All right. And then we have exclusive discounts that are just given to club members. Ooh, wait till you hear about another thing that I have coming up. You're going to be super excited. So with just those things, okay, nothing else, with just the things I have already talked about, I was like, how do I even come up with a number for it? Okay. It's a total value of $1,384. Crazy, right? Crazy that it is that much value. And that is a very minimum, because who's to say how much you're going to save on all the classes that you're going to sign up for, or all the different discounts that we offer. It's like I can't even put a price on those kinds of things. So this, just at the very least, is this kind of a value. So what do you get when you join the club? You, first of all, you have all access to the club for 1 year. And what I want to make certain that everyone's aware of is that it is a calendar year, which means it goes from January through December. Okay, for the price. January through December is what? So if you sign up in April, it doesn't go through the following April. It is based on the calendar year of 2021. Those of you who joined the club this year, you have access to everything from 2020, which is a lot already. And we have barely just begun. It's only January 12th, you guys. We've just barely begun. So there's going to be so much more to even come. So again, access to the club is for 1 year. I mentioned this before, but we had someone who joined in October of last year, giving them only 3 months, and they had to pay the price of $149, because after this Friday, it actually jumps up in price. They paid for it in October for $149, and guess what? They signed up again, and they were one of the first to sign up again, because they said it was that worth it. That even though they only had 3 months of membership, they had access to so much that they felt like it was well worth the $149. Okay, so that to me is a good feeling, because I know we're doing our job, right, of giving you the best value we possibly can give you. So again, your access to the club goes for 1 year, the calendar year of 2021. Inside, you're going to find patterns and printables, videos, discounts, and so much more. So what do you also get to be a part of this community? Well, there's a huge bonus, and that is an invitation to our private Facebook community. And those of you who are on the club Facebook community, you know how much what a great resource that is, because you have friends from all over the country, and I promise you're going to get to know them, and it's pretty awesome. It is so rewarding for me to see people who are connecting with one another from different parts of the country and different parts of the world, and they would have never had that opportunity had they not been inside that community. That to me is like the #1 reward for myself. It truly is, and I'm being very honest when I say that. It does more for my soul than anything else, is to see the connection that you guys are making amongst each other. So we would love for you to be a part of the Facebook community that is inside the club, because we're just like you, and we want to be able to enjoy and do the same things that you're doing. And there is nothing more fun and rewarding than being able to have that community. I mentioned this last night, that how many of you have worked really hard on a quilt, right? You worked so hard, the hours, the blood, sweat, and tears, the unpicking, the money that was involved in that quilt, and you go to show it to someone in your house and they go, oh yeah, that's nice. Am I right? Oh, you're not going to find that that kind of feeling in the community, because we are going to be your biggest cheerleaders, and we're going to say, oh my goodness, that is amazing, and we truly mean it. We don't just say it, we mean it. And we're just as excited as you are about that new project or that new, quilt that you made for that grandbaby, because we all understand. Remember, we're just like each other. We get it, right? All right, so in addition to the invitation to the private Facebook community, you're going to also receive our exclusive club t-shirt this year. Okay, how cute is this shirt? I'm just saying. Mallory designed this, and I couldn't be more in love with this t-shirt. It says, "Living the Seam Dream." Oh, you guys, that is going to be our theme for this year, is living the seam dream. That's what it's all about, and that's what we're going to be. That's going to be our theme. That's going to be our mantra. We are living the seam dream, folks. And it says My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, the club, on there, and that is yours for free when you sign up before Friday. Okay, so Friday is the deadline. We'll talk about the cost here in just a minute, but if you want to get on the free t-shirt, and those will be shipped out at the end of January. Okay, if you want to get in on the free t-shirt, then we want you to, when you register, you're going to also say what size shirt to send you. That's the one we're going to order, and we will ship that to you. All right, so live in the seam dream. Now, again, we are still, for those of you who are local, we're still trying to provide the best customer experience we possibly can for you. And we will teach you one-on-one with our classes. You see Lisa here, and you notice they're both wearing masks. Yep, that's the way it is right now. Guys, it is what it is, right? They're both wearing masks. But I know it can be a little unsettling right now to be able to go and do these things that we have been so used to for so long. Things have just changed just a little bit, right? And so that's why here we have Barb, and she is amazing. So many of you know and love Barb, and she is teaching, this was her teaching some quick clips, right, on the serger. Okay, this is now no longer just meant for people who are right here. This is for people all over, that no matter where you live, you can learn some great tips and tricks on your serger. Okay, so I want you to utilize all those features that we have in the club that's going to help give you all of that solid education you're looking for. Okay, so you have an invitation to the private Facebook community. You're going to receive the exclusive club tee, and I'm so excited. Some of you who are club members and you were not with me last night, this may be a brand new thing for you to hear about. We are sending out to you this coming Friday the VIG voucher booklet. No, that's not a typo. It's not the VIP. It is the VIG. It is the very important girlfriend. I could do the VIB and call you the very important boyfriend. It doesn't matter. You are a friend, okay? Regardless. So we're calling you the VIG voucher booklet. Inside that booklet are going to be 10 coupon codes for you to use whenever you want this year. Okay, club members? So there's going to be some free shipping offers in there. Pretty cool. You might have an offer like $5 off of $25. You may have 25% off of one product. You may have a free class. You get to choose. It's like you get to choose your own kind of sale. Okay? That is an exclusive benefit and bonus to being a club member. In addition to all the other stuff, all the other discounts we do as club members. This is one more way for you to personalize your shopping experience and be like, yeah, I'd like some free shipping. I'm going to use that coupon code. Okay? And it's going to be yours and yours only. And we are excited to be able to give that to all club members, and it will go out this coming Friday. All right? Okay, so in addition, with your club online membership, you're going to have the Facebook community, the exclusive club tee, the VIG voucher booklet. That in itself, and again, I don't know, I can't even put a number on it. That's like a value of over almost $1,500. Okay, but that's just the minimum, right? Because that value, we have no idea of what goes up from there, because it depends on how much you utilize it. and how much you use it, right? Deborah says, holy smokes, I missed that last night. This is incredible. I'm so glad, Deborah. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be great because then when different things come up, you get to use it when you want. You don't have to wait for a special sale for it. Okay? So what's the price? Our special introductory price on the club is $99 a year. Guys, I can't even tell you enough. $99 a year. Do you know how much that amounts to a month? It's like a little over $8. That's crazy, right? A little over $8 a month. You can't even buy a pattern for, most patterns are between 10 and 12 at a minimum right now. And you are getting all of this for a little over $8 a month. And it's just a one-time fee of $99 for the whole year of 2021. So that's before January 15th. Okay, so if you know somebody who would like to be a part of this, will you share this with them and let them know? Because I would hate for them to miss out on this awesome price. Now, after January 15th, the price is going to go up by $50. It's up to $149. But even with that being said, that's still a really great deal. That ends up being like $12 a month. So that still is a good deal. But if you want to have the savings be even better, get in on it now before Friday and get that free t-shirt, because the t-shirt won't come after Friday. Okay? T-shirts will be for sale, but they won't be available for free. So you're going to get the $99 plus a free t-shirt if you sign up before Friday. Carol asks, is that the secret you've been holding from us all week? Nope. That's not even the secret, Carol. I can't wait till next Monday to tell you the other good news. So I've got something else to share with you after that. But this is what it is right here for club members. Okay? So again, membership fee goes up January 15th. This is our mantra, is that the club is all about empowering each one of us to learn, connect, and be inspired. That's our tagline. Empowering each one of us to learn, to connect, and to be inspired. That's what the club is all about. Okay, so let's address some things that might be holding you back. I hope that I can answer all of these in a way that will help you to make that choice be an easy one. But I understand there's, I totally get it. There are going to be some, I'm not sure, some hesitancy, right? So one of those is, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it to the classes. Well, as I mentioned before, they're all recorded, okay? With the exception of a few classes that we are not able to discount because it comes from Handy Quilter, right? Or, and those are only for lives. Okay, it will tell you on the product pages whether this is something that club members can get their discounts on. And we'll also tell you if it's recorded or not. I will tell you 99% of our classes are recorded. Okay, so if you're not able to make it live, no worries. We got you covered. You can watch it, you can rewatch it and rewatch it and replay it anytime you want. Pretty cool. Okay, so don't worry. If you're not able to make it live, don't worry if you work during the day and you think, boy, I really wish they had some evening classes. No worries. They're all recorded and you can go back to them at any time. Okay? Let's see. How about this one? I'm not good at this tech stuff. We hear that a lot. But guys, look, you're here on Facebook Live. I'm so proud of our community who has really been able to do things that they might not have done before COVID, right? You're doing Zoom. You're doing 3 at 3. You're doing the comments sold. You're doing the Facebook Lives. You're doing it. But if you have any troubles along the way, I hope you will reach out to us and let us help you. In fact, if you have any questions about the club, or maybe you can't get into your club account or whatever it might be, there's a really easy way to go about getting an answer. And that is to email theclub@myclub.com. mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Okay? The club at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Don't forget, shop has 2 P's and an E. Okay? And Sherry and Jessica and Kathy are the ones who monitor that, and they are amazing. And they will answer all your questions. In fact, if you still are having trouble with the tech stuff, guess what? They'll even do a Zoom call with you, a FaceTime call on your phone, whatever it might be, to help guide you step by step on how to find what you need. We're not going to let these tech issues get in our way. And you are going to be able to say at the end of the day, you're going to be able to brag to your grandson and say, guess what I got? Guess what I got to do today? I am so cool because I am in with the Zoom crowd. Right? And we are going to knock our own socks off and say, you know what? This wasn't so bad after all. I figured out how to do this tech stuff. So we got you. No worries. All right? So there's that. And then the final question might be, is there going to be something in there for me? So many of us are worried, like, I don't machine embroider. Is everything machine embroidery? No, in fact, most of it is sewing. Last year we had a little bit of machine embroidery. This year we plan on a lot more machine embroidery. So for those of you who machine embroidery, you're going to be really excited about that. But we have lots of sewing, lots of machine embroidery, wool, serging, long arming, handwork, you name it, we've got it all there for you. Okay? So, and I also mentioned this last night, if there are things that you would like to learn how to do and you don't find it in the club, reach out to us. Let us know. Write an email to the club at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com and tell us what you're looking for. We have a wonderful team of content creators who can put things together for you, and we want to hear from you as to what it is you're looking for. Okay? So just let us know. Someone last night said they would really like a brother scan and cut class. No problem. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put together a brother scan and cut class. We have a cameo silhouette class, but we didn't have a brother scan and cut. We can do that, right? So all of that will be available to you there. Okay? Pat has a great question. She said, are classes geared to only one type of sewing machine or to all? That is a great question, Pat. They're to all. To all. We sew here, we sew on the Baby Lock and the Janome and the Handy Quilter. Those are the machines we actually own here, but it doesn't matter. Okay? We're going to cut it. It is not brand specific. Okay? So no worries there. We do not have a Cricut class. No. But Anne Marie, that is something we definitely could do. Okay? All right. If I could give a shout out to our friend Larry. Oh my goodness. He left this review and is so sweet. I can't even thank Larry enough. A lot of you know Larry, and he is oftentimes on our 3 at 3s. And he is just a great gentleman from Georgia and a great quilter, amazing quilter. But this is what he said, and I was so honored for him to say this. He had just gotten out, he was just looking over the club portal. He comes back over to the Facebook page and he said this: I'm in the club overload moment. So many cool tips, tricks and patterns all at my fingertips. Folks, this is a gift-giving opportunity. I know Christmas has passed by. However, birthdays, Valentine's Day, or by golly, a just because gift, treat someone to this fabulous gift. Oh my goodness, I was blown away. I thought, wow, Larry, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. Because sometimes we think of these things and we go, oh yeah, I'm in the club, I've got it. But can you think of somebody else that you might give this as a gift to? Your mom, your sister, your son, your neighbor, your hairdresser who's wanting a hobby. Like, there are so many people. I think, you know what? I think there's people that would like to get into sewing or would like to learn new things, or maybe have been home for a long time by themselves and would like to be part of a community. This is the perfect gift to give them. So if it's something that you think, you know what, I'm going to give this as a gift to someone else, it's really easy to do. all you have to do is sign up to you're just going to purchase the club membership online, and then there's a notes section, and in the notes section you can put the person's name you are gifting it to and their email address, and we will make sure and send them a great welcome email, and we'll let them know that you are sending them that gift. Okay, so and Kenzie said, yourself, you deserve this gift too. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if you still have not done this for yourself, I hope you'll consider it. I hope you'll consider it as a gift to yourself. So how do you enroll? You simply go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com/the-club. That's one way. Or if you go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, there will be a little icon up at the top that says the club. You can click on that and be able to sign up that way. I appreciate a couple of these things that some of you said about the club. Marla said this. She said, because I do not have a local quilt shop near me, I have wished to take classes from girlfriends for a long time. Thank you for bringing this online. And what I want to say is thank you so much, Marla, for saying that, because we would not be here today without all of you. And if you didn't want to take the classes and didn't want to do that, then we want to have a job, right? We appreciate all of you for being willing to take these classes and be a part of this. Okay, so thank you so much. And as long as you continue to show up, we will also show up, and we will do our very best to give you the best experience. And then I love what Annette says. She said, open, open, open. I feel like it's Christmas. You know that old Mervyn's commercial? Open, open, open. This was right before the club portal opened, and she was so excited. And it's fun. It's fun to see how people are enjoying the club and how they're getting the most out of it. So thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So somebody asked, is this for beginners as well? Oh yeah, absolutely. We have lessons and classes on everything. In fact, I have one entire course all about for the beginner that's on there. There is really a lot of stuff there. Okay, so anyway, oh, this is the picture of the I'm Plaid About You. So just for being a part of today's webinar, we're going to send you the free pattern for I'm Plaid About You. And if you have not registered for the webinar, because maybe you're just coming and finding us right now, then all you have to do is go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com and then put in, if you go to deal of the day, okay, just type in deal of the day and in the search bar, and you will see something that says free webinar. If you click on that, you'll put in your email address and we'll know exactly who to send the pillow pattern to. Okay, so that is yours for free just for coming, and I hope you enjoy that as we get ready for Valentine's Day. All right, there we go. Charlotte said, I quilt with my family, but Corona has put a stop to that, so I'm looking to learn more. That's awesome, Charlotte. In fact, I shared this before that I know of, we had two sisters who actually, they lived on opposite ends of the country, and they decided to join the club together because that would be something that they could do together even from so many miles apart. I love that. So they get on, they do the 3 at 3s together, they get on and take the classes together, they get on our webinars together. I love that. Okay, so though we are so far apart, we can still stay so connected because of the amazing things that technology can do for us. And I would just be so honored to have you be a part of that, okay? And for us to join together for this. So Charlotte, I hope you'll be able to be a part of this with us. And, you know, again, if you can think of someone that would love to do this with you, alongside you, and you say, you know what, let's do this together. Why not? Let's jump in this together. How fun would it be? Someone on last night's webinar said, and unlike a gem membership, you'll actually use it. And I thought, oh boy, how that hits home. That is so true. So I got a kick out of that. Unlike a gym membership, you will actually use this one. So that was quite funny. So that is the end of that. And if you have any questions, I would love to help answer. So, and we've, like I said, I think we've got Sherry and Kathy and Jess all on who can also help answer those questions as well. So, this webinar is being recorded, so if you know someone else who wasn't able to make it, you can always share this with them and be able to watch at a later time as well. Oh, that is so true, Kathy, I should say. Kathy said, I reconnected with my sweet friend Roxana after many years. We knew each other over 30 years ago. Can you believe that? And Roxana is in Las Vegas and Kathy is in Salt Lake, and they were able to reconnect. How cool is that, right? And I'm seeing this happen over and over and over again with people who are part of this community. It's just the coolest thing ever. So yeah, so just head on over to my girlfriend's quilt shop.com and type in the club, or you can find the little icon at the top that says the club, and you'll be able to find out how to join just like that. And make sure you tell us your t-shirt size so we can get you that cool t-shirt. Okay. Someone said they cannot find I'm Plaid About You on Deal of the Day. It's not going to say I'm Plaid About You. It is going to say free webinar. So Kay, if you click on free webinar, that's what you're on right now. It will ask for your email address, and then we know who to send it to. So we will send you the I'm Plaid About You when you sign up for the webinar. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Can I pay cash for the club? Virginia is asking. Virginia, if you live near one of our shops, you certainly could do it that way. But as far as sending it in the mail, I think that, I don't know. I'd be a little more hesitant to do that, but that will be a decision that's up to you. Okay. Let's see. Please repeat instructions for registering for the webinar to get the pillow pattern. Okay, Linda, if you go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, and maybe someone can put a link right here in the, maybe someone can put a link. That might be easier. If someone can, Sherry or Jessica, oh, there we go. Sherry just put in a link to it. There, look for Sherry Carroll. She's got a green scissor logo right there. And it says free webinar. So just click on that. You'll be able to get the pattern. Okay. Yes, Teresa, this is the blue sweater that you love. I did it just for you. That's too funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, Carol says a money order works. Yeah, you could do that. You could do a money order. I just wouldn't send cash. I want to read, oh, Lisa, I don't know your last name, but she posted this on the Facebook group today too, and I thought that was really nice. She said, wow, I just joined the club and I'm doing a quick look. I'm blown away already. So excited to keep exploring. I love that. Thank you so much, Lisa, for saying that. And that really is our goal. We hope you are blown away. When you come inside the club portal, we hope it just knocks your socks off, right? So that's the goal. All right. Can't find the pattern. Yeah, just become a member. Yeah, if you signed up for the webinar is how you'll get the pattern. And if you are a member of the club, the pattern is actually found inside the portal as well. Okay, so you wouldn't have to wait for it to be emailed to you. You could find it directly in the portal, and the welcome email will explain all of that to you. You're going to request to join the private Facebook community, and all of that is in the Facebook group of how to do that. Oh, all of that is in the welcome email, I should say. So Sherry and Jessica and Kathy have done just a phenomenal job of trying to put this all together and help you to, get it streamlined and to navigate. And it's gonna take a little, navigating of trying to figure things out at first, but I promise it gets easier, and it's going to be your go-to resource to be able to find all these different ideas and things. We have a section in there just for our 3 at 3s, the 3 at 3s that we do live every day. Those are also, if you just need a quick reference of where to go to, you can find theme number 2 in that club portal. So it's just trying to keep things in a central location is really, really a good thing. Okay. Oh yes, Heidi, great suggestion, and I love this. Heidi says, be sure and share some of your progress. It's fun to see what others are working on, and I totally agree. In that Facebook community, it's pretty awesome to be able to see what people are working on and be inspired. And when you have questions at 11 o'clock at night, you can put it out there and ask a question, and you never know who's up at 3 in the morning on the East Coast or wherever it might be, right? Who can help answer. And people are always really willing to offer advice and to help with any questions that you might have. Okay. Oh, I love that. Kinsey said, I have a friend and we've never met face to face. We are taking the Mad Hatter class together, and we are so excited to sew with girlfriends. I love that, Kens. That's awesome. So that is pretty cool. Okay. Hi, Sonia. She said she missed the cost for the club. It is $99 for the entire year. Okay, and after Friday it goes up to $149. So if you do it before Friday, it is $99 plus you receive a free t-shirt that says Living the Seam Dream. Okay, we would love to have you be a part of it, Sonia. All right, if you are just getting on and you missed parts that were earlier, this is recorded, so you can always go back and watch it at a later time as well. All right. Okie dokie. Any other questions? Ooh. You bet. You bet, Sonia. Let's see. Anyone else? Charlotte says she's excited now. Yay! We're excited to have you, Charlotte. It will be wonderful. There we go. Oh, thank you, Mindy, for your order. That's really sweet of you to say that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Just as a quick reminder before I head off for the night, I want to remind you that every day, Monday through Friday, we do what's called 3 Themes at 3. I know some of you in the comments earlier asked, what's 3 at 3? When we're always referring to 3 at 3, 3 at 3. What it is it's a live Facebook right here on our Facebook page. It's at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So 2 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Alaska. Am I right, Pat, on that? And then 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. And it's usually about an hour-ish. And we go over 3 themes. Theme number 1 is something to smile about, something to make you laugh. So theme number 2 is a how-to demonstration. And theme number 3 is a daily deal. So we'd love for you to be a part of that. And it's every day, Monday through Friday. I do it on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And then on Wednesdays is Barb and Kyle. And on Thursdays is Carolisa and Jenny. So we would love to have you be a part of that. So I hope you'll join us again very soon. Whether it's for 3 at 3, whether it is comments sold, whether it's a class, or whether it's in the club, we would just love to get to know you better and have you be a part of our new community here in 2021. All right, guys, if there's any other questions that we can help you out with, please don't hesitate to reach out to the club at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. And don't forget, shop is with 2 P's and an E. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.